Hey, I'm here. Took me 3 tries to set this up. The studio did not like my placeholder. Anyway, we're ready to go, I think. Yeah, and the chat works from the start. It's gonna be amazing. It was an emotional day. I had a friend, well, more of an acquaintance, better friends with my wife, pass away, and there's a lot of story behind that one. On August 1st, I will get more into that story. So, if you're ever going to watch my channel, listen to some rant about positivity relative to a certain topic, you want to come August 1st. But I'm going to stream a whole bunch of stuff in between now and then. I just don't know what it's going to be. Anyway, I got to make a quick little tweak to this. I'm going to put a viewer discretion. Let's see. I'm going to put a age restriction on this one because the content here is a little intense. I think the best streams I've had arouse in a. Oh no, which one's the right chat? I have 2 chats pulled up. Okay, I'll figure it out if somebody jumps in. Oh, actually, no, I could tell you. It's that one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I've got the right one pulled up. Anyway, I have a Judge Simpson opener. Now, a lot of people covered Judge Simpson today in court, but they missed a tiny little excellent piece at the very, 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 very end. So I'm going to start off with that as our warm-up. Then we're going to move over to just some emotional shit. Some stuff that'll probably piss you off. But as a rule, I'm going to stay away from dogs and kids. However, I break that rule just a little bit here. And I only do that because we don't end in tragedy. And I know that's a giveaway, but I was going to give that away anyway. But the ride throughout the story is definitely worth the commentary. So if you don't catch the live and you watch this later, please let me know what you think of these videos and if you like to see more of this emotional type of content, because it can be hard to watch, but we don't. Sometimes it just gets annoying to hear the same Karens yelling, the same same soft-sits whining. Although I don't know if I'll ever get enough of the soft-sits whining. So we're going to do a Judge Simpson opener. And it was amazing. Amazing little 8-ish minutes at the end of his docket today. And I think a couple people caught it, but I don't think anybody streamed it. So let's start with Simpson. And then we're going to jump into the emotional shit. I might have to fast forward this a little bit. Let's see. Okay.
You may be seated. Let me call. No, I still did receive that message from.
Just one little piece about this. For some reason, this dude back here sitting in the stands just looks so freaking familiar. Hold hold on. This is not the case we're looking for. If you're curious, while I'm just skimming over it, there's this dude just kind of hanging out in the back that just looks. I think he looks like one of my lawyer friends. That's probably so. He's probably familiar to me, but out of the thousands of cases we watch as YouTube gurus, that's probably a more likely spot where we see him. Okay, well, anyway, he's not important. This is pretty much where we need to be right after this case.
I am going to.
Oh, see, I was doing it anyway when I was recording it. All right, let's go to the jail and see what's going on in here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Simpson. 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 Should I do jokes? I got a lot of
The court
really...
does call the case of the People's State of Michigan versus Cody Lee Jolly.
Andrew Childers appearing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Cody Jolly.
And this is the date that has been set for preliminary examination. Mr. Jolly, you are there. Would you like to participate in this preliminary examination, sir? You are still entitled to do so. Okay, very good. Okay, I see the jury, and I was just about to mention what you sent me. But right now, we're not at that stage. So what I'm trying to ask you is, do you want to participate in this proceeding today? You do. Okay. So you may have some questions yourself for the witness.
Hey, Jester, thanks for joining me. I had to move the chat before I responded. It's good to have you here. It's a late one.
You're muted at this time. Let me see if they can unmute you. Can you hear me, Mr. Jolly? Okay, so you might have some questions yourself. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with the preliminary examination momentarily. Let me just say something else. I received, and I don't know that I sent them off to the people, but I received on yesterday 2 letters, communications from Mr. Jolly. He said he sent a copy to the prosecutor's office. I
was going to say, Your Honor, I received a Teams message this morning from...
I should probably be in bed right now. So this one's super short if you hang around. I caught this at the very, very, very end of Judge Simpson's docket. Some nonverbal dude that doesn't want to leave his jail cell. I think this one's only like 8 minutes. The videos that I'm going to play after this are body cam. They're both super long, so I totally understand you not sticking around. But this was just a weird piece of court that I caught at the very end of Simpson's docket, and I didn't see Mike or Artie or Colin or anybody play this part, although somebody probably did, and I just missed it. But I thought this was the most interesting part of the whole docket.
Miss Purdue, Tammy Purdue from our office, that we did receive those in the mail this morning. They hadn't been uploaded to the file yet, but there was a demand for jury trial and request for speedy trial.
Yes, so that is what I received, and a 12-person jury trial rather than a 6-person jury trial, if possible. That would, if this case is bound over, will be dealt with by Judge Slay in that. And further, I would indicate that the delays in these proceedings, and I'm not trying to blame anybody for it necessarily, but the delays in these proceedings are really attributable to the defendant, given that he wished not to participate or come up and participate in the proceedings. So,
yeah, that's good. I'm mostly just gonna stay with body cam just because I just can't stay on top of it. Like, I can't stay on top of it like Colin and Mike and Usul do. They're watching like 20 courts at the same time, and if I get lucky with something like this, I'm gonna post it, and then I have a couple sovereign citizens that I have on my calendar that I know I'm going to cover, but I know where they're going to be, when they're going to be, etc. But I like the old hearings, so I'm kind of tinkering with some older videos. You know, there's like 100 body cam sites. I mean, there's probably like 400 that there's a lot of videos skipped over. So I keep finding some stuff that got left in the dust around some point in time.
Mr. Jolly, I do also have to inform you, since you are representing yourself, and I've advised you previously of the perils of representing yourself, and that it can be fraught with some difficulty. You are charged with the offense of assault on an employee or a prison employee or an employee of a place of confinement. You do understand that charge, sir, correct? All right. That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and a $2,500 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir? All right. You're here representing
I
yourself.
kind of like the AI voices, but that's mainly because I don't like the sound of my own voice. Luckily, there's not a whole lot of talking usually in those, but yeah, I totally understand. There's some body cam channels I used to subscribe to that pull auto content, and those ones I stopped subscribing to. But a lot of good ones that don't do that.
Held to the same standards as I would hold an attorney. I will not show you any favoritism or anything along those lines. You will be presumed to understand court procedure and the rules. You understand that, sir? All right. So you are also entitled to be represented by counsel. And if you make the request of the court to be represented by counsel at any point in the proceeding, the court will have an attorney to represent you. So, Mr. Jolly, I will ask you now, prior to us proceeding, do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this, sir? Okay, you want to proceed still on your own?
He needs to.
And you understand my admonition or my caution to you? You understand that, sir?
He needs to vocalize his head nods.
And we'll proceed.
And Your Honor, just a couple things for the sake of the record. Obviously, we're recording this. I know there's a video and we're all looking at it. But other than the question about having a counsel, the defendant nodded affirmatively to all of the court's questions. He then nodded in the negative in respect.
He's saying exactly what I was just thinking. I don't even know if I picked up on that earlier, but he's making his head nods part of the record, which is absolutely necessary for the future.
Response to requesting an attorney. I just want to make sure that the record is clear to that.
Yes, and that is what the court's understanding.
And I would just further add, when we were last up on June the 26th and this matter was set for an exam, I did advise the court that a fresh or a clean copy of all of the police reports would be sent via interdepartmental mail to the defendant in the jail.
Yeah, that's probably right.
It was the following week, but that was sent in the interdepartmental mail by myself, a clean copy to Mr. Jolly. I just want the record to be clear as to that effect as well.
All right. And you received that, Mr. Jolly?
Uh-oh.
So have you received any of the police reports in this case?
There goes the pretrial.
So you've not received any of the evidence or anything like that?
Come on, man, say something.
Okay, you put your hands up. Does that mean you don't know if you received it or you did not? Okay, let's do it this way, because you're nodding and you're using your head to respond to my questions. So I'll ask it really simple. Did you receive any of the discovery of police reports? All right, you're shaking your head no. So you have no information regarding this case? Okay.
For what it's worth, Your Honor, when I actually spoke with Miss Kiri Akinruli from the Public Defender's Office and asked her if I'm going to send something to an inmate, can I do it via interdepartmental mail? And what she told me was yes, put WCJ on the letters that we send throughout the department with the inmate's name, and it should get there. And that's what I did.
And I'm not familiar enough with this process.
Hey, Jester, I don't think I've actually told anybody my name. I'll probably drop it here in a couple weeks. Let's go with grammar school for now. Some people call me nap time. I'll probably use my real name here in a little bit when I set up my Discord.
But is there a way to track whether or not it's been received and delivered to the inmate? Mr. Allen, are you aware of that?
Just through them.
Pardon?
Visiting officer, whoever does that, they would know.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Jolly, if rather than do this by Zoom, if I give a new date.
Thanks, Chester. I think Artie. Oh, man, it was tough to see Artie gone for a while. His channel was kind of a big gap in my YouTube watching. I don't know the best way to describe it, but yeah, Artie's got a fantastic channel. If I can model mine after anybody's, it'd probably be his. So I'm glad to see you're part of that one. Hopefully you could throw in a good word for Artie. I reached out to him with zero expectation of hearing back, but yeah, he's got an awesome channel. Seems like a good dude too.
Could you promise me to come up to the courtroom so that we can make sure you have all of the stuff you need? You don't want to come up to the courtroom? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Much to my chagrin, and I do apologize to Mr. Apple because he's been here all day waiting for this, but this is the last thing I thought.
Well, in my thought, Your Honor, what I could do is speak with perhaps Commander Shipakasi or Lieutenant Arnett or someone and hand deliver it to them and have them hand deliver it to.
That's awesome. If you've got a link, I'd love to check it out. I like the YouTube collabs. There's one I really want to do with a guy who runs a sovereign citizen channel for sovereign citizens. But yeah, I don't mind anybody dropping their links in my chat, especially because I usually only get one or two people.
Mr. Jolly, and I could even prepare a proof of service.
Correct.
That's
the part that I was thinking, so that you could do that. Yes, I see your indication of a speedy trial, but
so how's this guy going to expect a speedy trial when he won't even show up to the courthouse? He won't talk to anybody. Everybody claims that he has discovery, and he is just shaking his head. So good luck on your speedy trial, Mr. Guy. Plus, they also said, Simpson also said that this is dragging along because of this BS.
Sure that it is fair. So that is why I hesitate in proceeding today. So what I'm going to do, give me my earliest day after it's the 4th. Who do I have on the 4th?
On the 4th,
That's where I sat.
That's where you set Pelfrey's 5 cases. Anyone?
And I know we also are here on Mr. Franklin on the 11th at 1 o'clock. I don't expect that to take longer than
Oh, yeah,
Franklin.
did I even finish that thought? Yeah, there's a guy that runs a channel. He's a soft sit, for soft sit. He has a ton of following, a ton of followers. And I was kind of hoping to throw together a little. He wants to do a show with somebody on the other side. And I was thinking about getting Artie and maybe Colin or whoever wants to sit on a panel with this guy and talk about traveling and in UCC 1308 and all the other junk and try to see if we can handle an hour or two of his BS. But it should be interesting, but somebody who's got more than 65 followers or subscribers probably needs to help me out on that one, but we'll see how that plays out.
Franklin is probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum in total.
All right, but we said that was in the afternoon
That was in the afternoon on the 11th.
because I have jury selection if I pick one.
Jury selection only.
Okay, so what would, just to get everybody's input, I don't know where Mr. Jolly will be. Sir, would the 4th or the 11th be better for you? And I apologize.
Either or.
Either.
Would they both be in the afternoon or morning or either or?
So on the 4th, we've got those
5 in the morning, but I do this first if we put it there.
That, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Apple, but if we did it first thing in the morning on the 4th, would that be better because you get off work at 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
Let's do that then. All right, the discovery packet will be delivered. We'll make sure of that. We'll have a proof of service. I'll adjourn this to my next available date, the preliminary examination. I will adjourn it to August 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. for me. And again, my apologies to the witness, Mr. Apple, in this case. I did not anticipate it.
And again, just so the record's clear, is the court finding good cause for this adjournment?
Yes, I am adjourning this, finding good cause, because the defendant at least is indicating that he does not have discovery, although I believe it was sent. I can't verify that it was.
And I will work with jail staff to ensure that it is hand delivered along with the proof of service, which I will send to the court once I receive it back.
All right, very good. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Mr. Jolly. I see your indication. 14A stands.
Well, that's that one. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm gonna keep that one up there. Let me dump Simpsons video and make me big here. They don't play fair. Soft sits don't play fair. Here, I'll just give you the name of the channel so you can check it out. It's called Power Inherit the People. And somewhere in the mix of one of his videos, Colin and I got wrapped into a comment section, and they suggested that we do a show together, although I think it might have been more directed to Colin than me, but who knows? I don't know. I'm all over his comment section. They don't play fair. I have a aunt-in-law. Is that a thing? An aunt-in-law? My wife's, well, to make it more complicated, my wife's stepmom's sister, so I'm just going to say aunt-in-law, is a sovereign citizen. And talking to them is like the same as is like the same as a far left-wing Democrat trying to talk to a far right-wing Republican, or the other way around, or any person at all talking to a wall, right? So we got in an argument one day, and she said something like, the Fed kidnaps children. And And I said, by Fed, do you mean the Federal Reserve Bank? And she said yes. And then after that point, I realized it's just, we're not going to go anywhere with this. So this guy, when he does his presentation, when he does his lives, he brings like a team. And I feel like they're just truck drivers on the road from all over the country. And, and they paraphrase the law. And I mean, you know what they do, right? So just imagine just that repetition that they pull on the police, but then you're talking to them live about their own content. So I don't think I'll ever get burned out of soft sits, though. I think they're just too out of the box and strange that they'll keep producing content for the rest of us until I don't know. I think if there ever shall be a day where someone's found not guilty on the merits of their argument, I think that's when we're all going to stop showing soft sits. But for now, I think it's endless entertainment. I do like the full trials thing, though, especially the throwbacks. There's a lot of cases that go on there's a lot of cases that go on all over the country that we don't really get to see following the cases that we do. So there's a piece for everybody. You're right. They always... Well, one chat's ahead of the other one. Oh, okay. I guess I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah, but they always say the same thing. The same script. And they definitely have scripts. So is it worth the stream? I don't know. It might not be. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll probably build up a little bit before doing that and run it across. Sleep on it a few nights and then run it across a couple other people. I don't think I want to do it on my own just for the sake of getting getting overwhelmed with other people. Oh man, but I should be going to bed. Either way, I've got I do appreciate you joining me though. It's always fun when I get a one-on-one in the chat. Wow, I'm tired. Oh, here he goes. Okay, cool. Chat started working again. Yeah, I like doing this, so I'll keep going. I'll find some stuff that, I'll find some stuff that other people aren't doing, and then I'll try to run with it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that tonight. So I noticed one topic people typically stay away from is the emotional type of content, and this isn't outside of the norm. But I'm gonna move into the next video, and so both of the next two cases
on December 1st, 2024.
I mean, okay, I started that prematurely. So I have noticed that a lot of people stay away from some of this kind of stuff, and I get the best reaction out of it, although it can be kind of intense. So I don't remember. Let me see. What video did I put next? Anyway, I think both of these are going to arouse some sort of an emotional reaction. They're both a little intense. Okay. I'm just going to jump into the next one, but if you stick around, happy to have you, and if not, then it'll be available on the live tab later. Either way, I appreciate you stopping by. But I'll still keep trading comments with you. Stick around. So anyway, this first one is World's Worst Dad. Now, I have another video that's titled World's Worst Dad, but this guy is definitely worse in so many ways. This one's kind of tough to watch, but the only reason... By the way, can you hear that chat tone? Sometimes I can hear it on my video, sometimes I can't. You have a good night too, Jester. Again, thanks for stopping by. The only reason I'm posting this one is because it's not tragic, but it's still tough to watch. So either way, here it goes.
Officers with the Bryan Police Department in Ohio responded to a call from a civilian who recognized a man with an active felony warrant. However, the situation quickly escalated when the officers saw 2 young children in the backseat of the vehicle. And you'll never guess the string of events that happened next.
Zach, how's it going? He's running. Damn, what direction did he go? I see him. 3220, we'll be in pursuit. He's heading southbound. 3220, no speeds in excess of 110. I think he blew a tire.
Unknown to the officer at the time, it was not tire tread but a 9-month-old child. Incredibly, the child was unharmed.
We're heading southbound on 127.
So that's the only reason I gave it away, is because I know that the commentator is going to give it away right away. But if you watch that, I mean, this is freaking awful. This is horrible. And I want to find out the manufacturer of this car seat.
Incredibly, the child was unharmed.
We're heading southbound on 127. Be advised.
Automatic. Worst dad ever. Easily the worst dad of this year, 2025. Okay, and 2024, because that's when the body cam was made. But horrible, awful human being.
Doors open. 3220. If there's any other units that are going to be responding, make sure they are aware there are juveniles in the vehicle.
According to the police report, due to deteriorating weather conditions and high rates of speed, the pursuit was called off. Meanwhile,
there's absolutely zero chance that would have been called off, I hope, if they knew what was thrown out of that car.
Officer met the stranded mother in the parking lot, who had just received a phone call from the suspect.
I dropped heading towards Defiance by the stop sign.
Just on the side of the road.
The light. You go straight, heading like you're going to Defiance.
Okay.
And then there's a road that has a curve where you can go towards like Hicksville. He said he left him right there by that stop sign where the curve is.
Do you think he's telling the truth, that he just left the kid out in the snow?
I do. I think so.
Okay. Hang on. And this is the youngest one, correct?
Yes.
Is it the girl?
Boy.
The boy. Okay.
No, he didn't leave him out there. He threw him out there out of a moving vehicle that was actively in a high-speed chase.
Okay, I know. We'll get there. If he's truthful about him. Do you want to sit in the car? Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Plus,
Okay,
if I
here,
was
man.
his mom, there's zero chance I would be there right now. I would be flying down that road to get to that kid.
In the car. Just sit.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I think he stole the car. So I think that's why she's not doing that. She's probably wondering why the cop's not helping her fly down the road to get to that kid.
Email I was with him just said that he called her and said that he left the baby in the car seat on the side of the road somewhere from here to Defiance. She said she knows one of the roads that she can take me to. All right, ma'am, who's your ride? Is this it?
I think that might be it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna go with me.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you believe that he left? What did he tell you exactly? That he just left the baby on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know, if you take me there, do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you have anything on you? Sharp, nothing? Okay, I just gotta ask you in my seat. If you want to push your bags over, you'll be in the back seat. Okay. And you said going out of town like the way we went for the pursuit?
I didn't know where you went for the
We
pursuit,
turned and we
but I'm
went down.
assuming, yeah.
Okay. Alright, just hop in.
Okay, I don't know if he was cheating on me or not.
Who?
My ride.
Okay. Well, we'll worry about that later.
I don't even care.
Yep, just get in. We'll take you back to the PD after. Did he say anything about your oldest?
No.
So why would he just drop the baby off, not any of them?
Because he's a coward and he's not strong enough.
Okay. Is he there? Is he there?
Said that's where the baby is.
Okay. Do you think he would still be there when we get there?
No.
Okay. Do you know if he has any weapons on him? Are you sure? Is that where he said he left the child?
I think so. Somewhere right in this area. Right in this area.
Is that a car seat?
Oh my god, that's a car seat right there!
Okay. Relax.
Oh god, please let me out.
Yep, you're fine.
For the record, it's probably going to be the first and last video I'm going to do with any scenario similar to this.
He's okay. 3620. $36.20.
Oh my god! Baby boy! Baby boy!
We'll be on the curb on 127 at the stop sign with that child.
Mama, got you!
Okay. Keep him on the ground.
Awful, terrible, horrible, freaking person. Here's the thing. If you're a parent and you don't have that, man, it's hard to explain if you're not, but if you have a kid, wow, almost got emotional there. There's a moment where probably the second that kid's born, you just have unconditional love like you've never felt before. For somebody to do something like this, they don't deserve anything positive ever. I hope this guy goes to jail for the rest of his life just for that. I mean, to me, that could be attempted murder. If not, I'm sure somebody could weasel their way into building a case strong enough for it.
No, he's
Get
so
him.
cold!
I know, get him out.
Baby, it's okay. Mama's here.
It's B127-15 curve.
Oh, baby.
I do believe he is
my baby.
awake. He's crying.
Oh,
We're gonna be on standby for EMS.
Oh, baby. Oh, God, run. Oh, God, run. I'm so sorry, baby. Oh, God.
Don't worry about your phone, okay? Get him in. Here.
Oh, Mama's got you. Oh, Mama's got you. I know.
Here.
I know, baby.
Sit in the car. Go. Is he breathing? Is he okay?
Yes.
Breathing.
The officer found the 9-month-old baby 10 minutes after the mother received the phone call from the suspect. However, according to the police report, he was left in the elements for approximately 1 hour. The baby was transported to a hospital in Toledo, where he was treated for deep tissue bruising and hypothermia, and later released to his mother in full healthy condition. The suspect's vehicle was...
So he made a full recovery. The part that he didn't say, but he did write it on the screen, was that it was 24 degrees outside. 24 degrees with a light blanket, one layer of clothes, baby skin. Now, if you've had kids, you know that you put an extra layer on them, especially at that age. Oh, God. This just makes me sick. I don't know why I played this. It's making me frustrated all over again. Thank God. If something happened to that child, I would not play this video. But I'm just glad he was okay. And I hope he never sees that person again.
...was located at a stone quarry outside of Edgerton, with his 5-year-old daughter still in the back seat, cold but physically unharmed. The suspect was nowhere to be found. The next day,
and then you've got the 5-year-old daughter who just abandoned in a car in some random ass place. Like, what the hell, dude? Now, here's the other thing. The 5-year-old is at the part in their life where they remember everything. They're full of, the world is insanely huge, right? They have a full vocabulary. They're learning how to grow up, right? They're learning ABCs, maybe 1 + 1. They are they're so aware of everything that's going on, and they feel everything so deeply. Again, worst father ever.
with the Edgerton Police Department acted on a tip and located an empty apartment to which officers were told the suspect had a key.
Which one? This one? Oh, yeah. Police department? Let's go. Got one running, Central. Stop or send the dog. You better get on. You better get on the ground. Get on the ground or I'm gonna send the dog. Dog's out. You better stop. Come on, run. Stop. Here. Get in your car, Ashland. Run.
Sorry, I'm turning it down a little bit because I know he's yelling into his mic, but just so I don't shock you later with the volume change, I'm keeping it a little bit high.
16 Central, center out back.
Here. Stand. Get on the ground. Get under.
Do not tell this dog to let go for at least 4 hours.
Stop fighting. Run. Help. Loose. Help. Please stop. Loose. Please. All right, stay still. Stand still. Please.
See, the dog didn't want to listen to commands right away. He knows what this guy did.
Come here. Get over here. Put your head by your back. Put your head behind your back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably mention this comes from Midwest Safety. Of course. But they got the best stuff.
Good boy.
I believe he said he had one running.
Pull him over. 101 Central. Sit him up. One in custody. Request a squad for a dog bite. Go get my car.
Central 101.
Just go get my car and bring it around.
Oh, sir.
Huh?
You guys like your 39.
All right.
Can you please
Just give me a sec.
Okay.
No, dude, just tighten it. Tighten it and double lock it.
They're being taken.
Wait till I get him put up.
Okay.
Then we'll take care of you. Why didn't you stop?
I'm stupid.
Huh?
I'm not smart. I'm dumb.
All right, what you got going on in your mouth? Let me see.
Yeah, at least he knows a couple facts about himself, but... Oh, God, I really hate this guy.
Your nose? Did you hit your face on the ground or something?
Yeah.
What'd you do, fall? Huh?
Yeah.
How'd you get in that apartment? Huh?
I know you were in Rockville 10, justifiing the defending agency as for ATO. I have a 21 minutes taken off the
You got gloves?
Yeah. Back here.
I got some.
Is that your flashlight or his?
His?
I know it's his flashlight.
That was mine. All right. What's your name?
Zachary.
Can you stand up? First off, we're gonna take.
Dude, stop whining. How about let's just take him on our drive down the highway and let's throw him out going, what, 40, 50 miles an hour? Then let's see how he does. Oh, yeah, and then we're just going to leave him out there for an hour. We'll make sure it's at least 24 degrees or colder. Then we'll see if he whines.
This off you. Here, hold on. Huh? Well, we got your coat stuck under here. All right. Okay.
Oh. You taking it all the way off or just?
I just want to take his coat off. All right, you ready? Well, you might be lucky you had a couple of layers on.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh?
Maybe it's sore.
I'm sure. It don't feel good.
Oh.
All right.
I know my channel's new, and there's probably some things you can't say on YouTube. But what a bitch.
Get some, let me get some stuff to clean it up. Well, if you want to put your coat back on, that's fine. I just wanted to see it.
And stuff are cold too. Like, can I sit in the back, please, or something?
Yeah, you want to put your coat on?
Oh, no, I'll just get,
Huh?
I'll just get in the back.
Well, she's gonna cuff you in front though.
Okay, whatever. No.
Let me get some stuff to clean you up here.
He's such a bitch.
I'm just gonna hold this on here until squad gets here, and then I'll get. All right.
Yeah.
Can you use your other hand and hold that? Huh?
Try.
Hold it tight.
All right.
Yeah.
You can tell she doesn't give a shit about him. Neither of them do. But they have to deal with him whining for a little while.
It's not bleeding, so. Here.
Thank you.
The suspect, identified in the video as Zachary, was taken to Bryan ER. According to the police report, an officer found a butane torch in his pocket and a glass meth pipe with residue in his left sock. He was charged with 4 felony counts: failure to comply, felonious assault, endangering children, and trespass of a habitation. He also had 2 felony warrants out of DeKalb County for a host of alleged crimes, such as obstruction of
I think it's pronounced a cap.
justice, identity deception, theft, and resisting law enforcement. Both children were safely reunited with their mother, while the father waits in jail for trial.
All right, come on, Zach. We're gonna go to the back of the squad here.
Okay, hold on. Let's watch that again. Failure to comply, felonious assault, endangering children. Come on, is that the best you can do? Like attempted manslaughter, attempted murder on a child. This got to be something more. I mean, this guy is the world's biggest piece of shit. Got to do better.
Of a habitation. He also had and resisting law enforcement. Both children were safely reunited with their mother, while the father waits in jail for trial.
All right, come on, Zach. We're gonna go to the back of the squad here.
Okay.
All right. Your what hurts?
My hands are just freezing.
Oh, your hands are cold?
You're cold. You're freaking cold? Seriously, dude? Your 9-month-old freaking baby was on the side of the road for an hour in the middle of the night, 24 degrees, because you're a big freaking piece of shit.
It should be noted that Zachary was arrested at the warmest part of the day, when temperatures hovered just above 30 degrees. His infant child, however, was left in 24-degree temperatures.
Now let's be honest.
Thank you for pointing that out. And he was outside for like, what, 6-10 minutes max?
The human being has the potential to be evil or selfish.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I said it would arouse emotion. It might just be mine, but the words that I have in the front of my mind right now are just not enough. Thanks, Officer John. Thanks for such a great body cam channel. I don't. Did they say what? Did they give us charges? I think it just goes to John and then it cuts out. But normally I cut off Officer John. But let's see what he says this time.
Most of us have heard the term self-preservation, which we all do to some extent. But if you think about it, when a person can take the action of trying to escape the police in a vehicle, with kids in the car, mind you, that takes evil and selfishness to a whole new level. Now, on my old stomping ground, the Philadelphia Police Department, vehicle pursuits have become a scorching hot topic, and there's always many questions about
What part did I cut off?
public is always the priority. Now, as we saw in the video today, the officer engaged in a pursuit as soon as the male took off in his vehicle, which was smart in my opinion because he was able to keep the male in sight, which is an important factor in most police policies across the United States. And in Ohio, their policy clearly states that an officer can only pursue a vehicle under exigent circumstances. And when the officer...
Yes, I agree. Plus, you collected some evidence on video that hopefully makes a big deal in that case.
The possible wanted felon with children in the car take off, that does constitute an exigent circumstance. Now, I was involved in a few vehicle pursuits during my career, some as a passenger.
Man, I hate Toledo. This talks about the injuries in traffic pursuits. I actually looked this up. Yeah, and who's the child seat manufacturer?
Of car seats, just for your information, whether you're an expected parent or been one for a few years, always make sure you do your research to find the best car seat for your child's size. And also remember to change your car seat as your children grow. And also change it every 6 to 10 years because they do expire. But lastly, something to keep in mind, you may be just going out for a quick run to the supermarket with your babies and think nothing can happen until someone is trying to escape the police and their consequences while your kids are in the car and maybe without a car seat. Just something to think about.
Both of my kids are still in car seats. They're forward facing now. You know, they got to the age, height, weight, etc. Well, you know, and for me to So my family has 2 cars, and we switch those car seats around rarely, but we do. And for me to change the car seat, it's a big pain in the ass. But when my kids were really, really young, about this kid's age, they had the detachable kind where you just kind of, the base is sitting on the car seat in the car permanently. It's locked in permanently, and then you could just unclip the seat part, and then that would connect to a stroller, or it would work as a carrier too. That's the only kind of seat I can think of that this guy would be able to detach so easily and so quickly while driving. Either that, or the kid was in the car seat that wasn't strapped in. So I'm thinking it's the former, but I still want to know the name of this manufacturer. I'm not going to have any more kids, but still, for the sake of everybody in the world and what happened to this kid, we want to know who the manufacturer is. Okay, so I've got another video. It's just as intense. It has nothing to do with kids. I gotta say that the first time I watched this video, I got it completely wrong. I guessed what I thought happened or was going to happen, and I was completely wrong. Like I said, it's just as intense. It's gonna arouse some emotions. It's gonna make you frustrated. It's gonna make you angry. But I'm gonna play it anyway. This is absolutely viewer discretion advised. It doesn't show things, but it talks about things. You'll see what I mean.
So you've been held hostage for the past 3 days?
Yes. I need you to just get him out of my house and arrest him.
On the evening of May 30th, 2023, police were dispatched to an apartment in Minneapolis following a 911 call from a woman reporting that her child's father, Juan Deshaun Belazan, was refusing to leave her home. The woman told...
This guy just looks like a creeper. Anyway, this one comes from Midwest Crime. Not Midwest Safety. This one is Midwest Crime. I didn't do that on purpose.
Dispatch that an active order for protection had already been issued against him.
911, what's the address of the emergency? My name. What's the ex-boyfriend's name? Juan Belazan. Alright, police officers. Yes, I'm gonna send somebody out to you as soon as possible, okay? Does he have any weapons on him? Or call me, and I will let them in. Call you, okay. Alright, they will be there shortly, okay? Is there any weapons? No, I just need him gone.
Officers arrived at the apartment on Colfax Avenue South and met with the victim, who was visibly shaken, explaining that her boyfriend of 3 years had held her hostage and repeatedly assaulted her.
I've been held hostage in my apartment for 3 days.
So, when did he get here?
3 days ago.
3 days ago? Alright.
I had no phone, anything. He's up there asleep. He's not supposed to be here. He almost killed me the other day.
How did he get in?
He has the front lobby key, so this key right here, they can't change it as much times as they can.
So just keep in mind everything that she's saying right now. Just keep it in mind, regardless of her demeanor, her tone, everything. Just the meat of what she's saying. Just keep that part in mind.
He'll come in my building and attack me and put me in my house.
Okay. So you've been held hostage for the past 3 days?
Yes.
And what did he do to you?
He's been beating me up, everything, all the above.
Okay, so
can't really see
what do you want done here?
Our coverage is made possible by Morgan & Morgan. If you've been seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions, and you might never know unless you fight for now, even from your phone in just minutes. And they're
violation. He just showed up to my house and broke in my house.
Okay, he hasn't been served with that, but we can serve him, so we can't arrest him for that
and
today.
he has a stolen car right parked behind, and he has the car keys and everything. It's been located on my car for a week.
Okay, well, we'll make sure that so as he's explaining, he hasn't been officially served with a restraining order yet. We're going to take care of that tonight when we go out there, okay? And we'll get him served. And then after that, then he'll know officially that he can't come here anymore. And his keys are in his clothing?
He
your car?
Yes, he
okay.
has them on his person.
Okay.
Where's that car at?
In the back. It's parked in the back right now.
Do you know which car it is?
It's the black Impala that's by the trash cans. He took the license plates off everything.
How do you know that?
Because I see it. It's been here at my house. He's been holding me hostage in my house, driving around in my what's called a locate because we can't.
Yeah, it's kind of a locate, yeah. Okay.
That's your black Impala?
It's my grandma's, but she lets me drive it for work. So I have a son. This is really put my life on pause.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I have the house key if you need it.
You have a what?
I have the house key if you trust the lock everywhere.
Where is he? In the sleeper? Okay, and then is there any dogs in there? Okay, and then does he have any weapons?
Okay, so when I was watching this the first time, here's what I'm thinking. If she's been kidnapped, how can she just go downstairs, open the door for the police, call the police to show up? You know, wouldn't she be able to do that at any point in time and just run away? The second thing I was thinking is she's a little bit nonchalant. She has she's got a little bit of fear in her voice, but it doesn't sound like she is afraid for her life. She kind of moves from one thing to the next pretty quickly, but she still said what she said. Just keep that in mind.
How big is this guy? So when we get up there, we don't want a confrontation or anything. He's gotta leave.
He just needs to go.
Okay.
He's gotta leave and run away. That's what I'm trying to hurt.
Okay.
Juwan. Just be cool, man. It's the police.
It's the police department.
Let me
You
see
just
your
gotta
hands.
leave the apartment. That's all you gotta do.
Can I see your hands? Your hands
And
clear?
I need the car keys for the stolen car in the back.
Just relax, Juwan.
Hold on. Don't argue with her.
So here's where she loses a little credibility to me. She's got the police involved. If what happened, if what she said happened, if what she was saying actually happened, God, I'm getting tired. She would probably be in the state of extreme relief, somewhat of some joy that she's saved. The police are here. He's finally going to go away or arrested. But then she just argues with the dude in front of the police about the keys. I mean, I know she wants the keys back. She doesn't want him to use the car anymore. But I would think, now remember, I got this completely wrong. I would think that she would be outside of the apartment, hiding in another room, or at least in a different room, not wanting to see him, not wanting to be around him, not wanting to talk to him, not wanting anything to do with him. That's what I assumed when I first watched this.
With us, okay? So the car isn't stolen, but it's her car.
No, I basically wrote this.
Hey, we don't need a confrontation or anything. We just need. So she's gonna get the keys. You're gonna put some clothes on, and you're gonna leave. Okay?
So apparently there's a restraining order now. So we're gonna serve you with the order, and then you just have to leave.
Where are your clothes on? Just hang tight. Just stay right there.
You don't have any clothes here, officer. Just what he has
Well,
on.
he didn't come over here in his underwear.
No, he just came out here in his outfit that he has.
Are there any weapons near you? We want to be safe.
There's kids' toys there. She's a mom. Hopefully he's not the dad. And Thank goodness the kids aren't there.
Okay, we're talking to him.
Are you gonna leave in your boxers? Is that what you came here in?
You got pants here, don't you?
Put your pants on.
Okay. Just communicate with us. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's a weapon, we want to know.
Okay, yo, crazy, bro.
Alright. Can you put some lights on or something? We just have to, just hang tight, just stay seated, Juwan, okay? We want to make sure you're safe and that we're good. This is a no, just hang tight. This is a no contact order, okay? This just means that you can't have any contact with who is her for, a whole year. It's an official court document. You can't come here. You can't do any kind of social media. You can't call her. You can't have any kind of communication with her. Whether she's, at work or wherever, you can't communicate with her. You understand that part? Okay. You just have to sign that part right there.
Which one?
Hang on. No, not right there. Hey, ma'am, just be quiet, okay? What do we say? Just sign right there, Juwan.
Thanks for being cooperative with us. We just came up.
So the other thing I'm thinking is the more she's talking, the less credible she is. Is she making up this whole thing to get this dude kicked out of her house instead of asking him to leave? Or, or is she just using the police to help him get out? Is she making up all this stuff so that they could arrest him? Do they get in a fight and she's just mad? And then is she going to come back later saying, I'm sorry, come back? And I'm doing that based on her tone, her demeanor, the way she's acting now. But just keep in mind what she said at the very beginning.
Really? I was just literally asleep. She literally invited me over here. That's the reason I was just knocked out.
That may be true, but at the end of the day, this thing is in effect, and this wasn't because of us. You know what I'm saying?
You understand what this means?
And they kind of believed him right there. He was asleep. She easily walked right out of the door. He doesn't seem too angry. He seems a little startled. I know I'm always startled every single morning when I have to wake up and things are happening. Okay, I'll try to pause less.
She filed an order against you. It just hadn't been served.
This was planned a while ago. This didn't just happen today. Yes.
So, okay, I figured
So
out.
we're doing the serving now because she called him.
She did this a while ago.
I'm doing it on what's the name? She talking about snatching my stuff.
Hey, let's not reach for things, though, okay? Don't go searching for things, okay? Nope, we're not gonna do that. Here, come outside by the door.
This is my
We're
dad.
gonna go outside. Okay. You're good to go. You're good to leave, Juwan.
Please get my car keys.
So what's
he doesn't have car keys on.
That's the other thing. They ask him to leave, he just leaves. Just walks right out, doesn't look back. Hardly looks back.
You're gonna let him walk away with them? Go grab him.
We didn't see any
He's
car
walking
keys.
away with my car keys right now.
And the main thing she's concerned about are the car keys.
Go get my car. Can you stand by my stolen car in the back, please? My stolen car in the back. They're letting him walk away. In the door. No, he has my car keys. He's about to go jump in my car, dude.
I'm trying to figure out
He's gonna be in this area waiting for you guys to leave to steal that car.
Well, we can't do anything about that.
They said they can't do anything about it.
Alright, so
not stolen?
They can. They can. They can. There's a lot they can do. I think. Okay, I'll give away a little bit. So at this point, you start to think about every single DV arrest we've ever seen ever. And you think about how little it takes for somebody to get arrested based on the general testimony of somebody who has been a victim. In this case, she started the interaction with, I've been kidnapped for 3 days. I've been continually assaulted. I've been blah, blah, blah. But I think these guys might be at the end of their shift and they just want to serve this restraining order because they have it. Now, they probably look at what she's wearing, did a quick examination for anything that's visible as far as injuries go. I don't know. To some degree, I'll give them a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. But we've seen arrests made for domestic violence over much less. Then again, she didn't really seem credible, right? I mean, to me, she didn't.
Let's try to find that gun.
And then finally, one of the officers like, I know it's time to go home, but let's just make sure we don't get called back. Let's find the car.
Hey, I got your key, Phil. I got your key. I gotta give your key back to you. Okay, hey, are you gonna let us search your apartment for anything?
Because you guys didn't even arrest him, so no.
Well, he served with the form. We can't arrest him, so you're good to go. If you
Why not?
stay.
Why can't you arrest him? Like I said, we've seen domestic violence arrests for way less.
Here. If you don't want to stay here, that's that. Okay, have a good day.
While Belazon initially
so that's when I decided she's not credible. She just didn't want to talk to the police anymore. Then, right here is when I realized I was basically wrong about everything. So, we'll watch the rest of this together.
left the apartment after being served with an order for protection. He returned later that night. When the woman came home, she found the door chained from the inside. As she tried to run, Belazon pulled her back in by her hair and arm. Over the next several hours, he physically attacked and sexually assaulted her multiple times. He held a knife to her throat, beat her, bound her hands and feet, and strangled her until she lost consciousness. At one point, he drove her to his mother's home in St. Paul to retrieve a handgun.
Well, we'll start with the simple stuff then. So you took your phone, your wallet, and your how much money?
My neck hurts really bad. He took like $1,200 in rent. We have a kid. Like, I don't know. I'm 16. I'm 19. He's 23.
Okay. What's his name?
Jawan Belazon. I have a restraining order.
You want to spell that for me?
Jawane.
Middle name?
Bella.
No. Take your time. All right, I'm paid by the hour. There's no rush here. You've been through a traumatic experience. If you need to catch your breath, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to rush you, okay? Because I'm not.
I've been trying to talk to you guys all week and tell you all week. He's been hiding my freaking stolen car at his mom's house. That's where he's going right now.
Okay.
His gun that he just shot at me. You should literally be able to see there's dust in his chamber. It's just been shot. I don't know exactly where he's going with my car. It's just so sad.
Yeah. So I'll get that information, right? And then I'm going to put it in a report, and it's going to be sent to people who it'll be out of my hands. Like I take the report and I write it up.
It's attempted murder.
Walk me through what happened today.
So I've been in my house hostage for like a week now. I've been getting beat unconscious, choked out. This morning we woke up and it was just one of those days. He was beating me. He's cut all my hair off and took my eyebrows last night. Not all of it. He has a voodoo doll. He's been putting my hair on voodoo dolls. choking me to the point where I'm dying. I called the police yesterday. They came.
That part I completely missed the first time. So he's cutting her hair off to put it on a voodoo doll of her. Oh, I want to say the F word so bad. Can I just say it? I mean, they put a warning on this video. Oh, okay.
I told him that he's been in my house and he won't let me leave. They just served him the restraining order and he ran away with my stolen car. They seen it was parked in the back, but I don't know. I guess they couldn't chase after it. I'm not mad. I just wanted to handle it.
I'd be freaking livid. I'd be absolutely livid. He did everything that she said that he did or was going to do. And they did nothing. Now, I don't know what their directives are. I don't know. You know, I saw her, most of her was blurred. I didn't see her up close. Her demeanor wasn't compelling. But she still said what she said. And he probably drove away in that freaking car. There's something they could have done.
So you made a report yesterday night?
Yes, and they came to my house. He was asleep.
Okay.
And I had finally had my phone for the first time all week. I got it while he was asleep, and I waited on the phone for 911 for like 30 minutes while he was asleep, and he came. And I guess my restraining order wasn't all the way active, so all they could do was serve it to him. And then he left and he came back to my house.
You guys live together or no?
No, I don't live together. He's never been allowed access to my house. He has my front entry door key and I've had to change my key.
What's your address to your house? And so today he came back. What time did he come back today?
No, he came back last night when the police left.
Okay, what time was that?
That was around like 7 p.m. 7 p.m. And once he got me, he took the stolen car and we drove to his mom's house and he made me wait in the garage and he went inside and grabbed his gun and he brought me back home and he was gonna kill me at any second if I didn't run out. He was ready to kill me.
So you went to his mom's house?
Yes.
And you were with him?
Yes, I was with him in the car.
And what kind of car is it?
It's a 2008 all-black Impala with a scrape on the side and a black donut on the right back.
And is that your car?
Yes, it's been reported stolen for a week, but since he's my boyfriend, I told him not my boyfriend, but my ex. I have a restraining order. He will leave me alone.
Okay, so he went to his mom's house. Where's his mom live? And he got the gun. And then what happened? Where'd you guys go after that?
He went back home where he was just
Back to, when you say home, you mean your place at Colfax? Okay. So when you got back home, what happened?
He was just beating the shit out of me. I've been getting beat up all week. I don't know how I'm alive. He's been strangling me to the point where I'm passing out. I have to put my thumbs up in the air to get him to stop choking me so I don't die.
So you were in the car right before we got here?
Yes.
Okay, which way were you guys going, north, south?
We were just coming down this street because he's headed back towards his mom's right now.
Okay, so he's going towards Lake Street?
Yes.
Okay.
But he just shot at me, so he threw me out the car.
He shot at you while you were in the car?
Yes.
Where were you seated in the
I
car?
was in the back seat on the left side, behind the driver's seat.
Left?
Yes.
Left in the rear? Okay. And he was in the driver's seat?
Yes.
Was there anyone else in the vehicle?
No, but whenever you fire my car, there's literally a bullet hole in that car, in the back, left side of the seat.
What did he say before
He
shooting?
said he's gonna kill me. He said he's gonna kill my family.
And so he fired a shot at you?
Yes, he's just trying to kill me.
And so then you jumped out of the car?
He threw me out.
How did he throw you out?
He pushed me out of the vehicle and took my phone because I tried to get my phone.
Was he driving or was the vehicle parked?
He's driving. He threw me out the moving vehicle.
So he...
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe she'll explain it, but she's sitting behind him in the car. There's a lot of that doesn't make any sense. How is he going to throw her out of a moving vehicle when she's sitting directly behind him? Plus, it's a Chevy Impala. That's a large cab, especially a 2007. I don't think that scenario is even possible.
Around while he was driving it?
Yes, I had tried to reach for my phone again and run out so I could call for help. And as soon as I had my phone, he threw me out the vehicle, and when I was unconscious and passed out, he took my phone again and drove off to his mom's house. That's the only place he has in this world to go. He has nobody. Except for me, it's why he uses me for my house and my car and all the next thing. He's really saying he's gonna kill me, like, and nobody finds him. I live here, this is my house, I should be able to go to my house. I don't even know how he got in my, like, I don't know how.
After being treated at the hospital, the victim is interviewed by investigators who have been piecing together the timeline and building the case against the suspect.
So he drug you in by your arm, and what did he do?
He just immediately started hitting me in my head.
With a closed fist or open fist?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything he was saying to you?
No, just like, you thought you were going to set me up and later I'm going to kill you. You're going to die. Yeah, he had me convinced I was going to die, for sure. I came in there, he basically just had like a whole collection of weapons. He had a knife. He had cords that he was ready to tie me up with. He had alcohol out because he said he was going to start me on fire, and he had his weapon in his closet.
He had his gun with him that time?
Oh wait, no, he didn't have it when we got there. He actually took me to his mom's house to go get it, and then brought me back.
That's when you got thrown out the next day. So we'll get to that part. But he had, like, what kind of alcohol did he have?
Just like, regular rubbing alcohol.
And said he was going to light you on fire?
Yeah. So he got the pistol that night he went to his mom, like the same night I came. He said, you're going to go for a ride with me.
Oh, you went?
The same night and got his pistol.
Okay. So did he tie you up before you guys went for the ride, or
After.
he was punching you?
He was just punching me and assaulting me.
What else? How else did he assault you?
Strangle, I get strangled.
Do you remember how he does that?
Yeah, he'll just like make sure I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Strangle me.
Like with his two hands?
Yeah.
And he pins you to the ground, and then what does he do with his hands?
Too,
okay.
Everything. But yeah, as soon as he poured the alcohol in, that's when he had the lighter, he just acted like he was lighting me on fire.
So, did he bound you? No, he must not. He pulled all your clothes off first, and then he...
Bind. Bound is more of a past tense. But I'll let it pass.
Arms and your legs.
Yeah, well, bound could be present tense too, but not the way that he set it up in that sentence.
I was just drugs and alcohol at that point. Yeah. And blood. There was blood leaking all over me.
Okay. Okay, so he got you pinned down.
Like, you are bound. Will be present tense.
You're his face down. Okay.
And it's like on the side of the mattress. My legs are on the ground.
Okay.
I don't know, like, because he never did that. I guess maybe afterwards he felt like a thing or had remorse, because then that's when he told me, if you don't want to die, you're going to let me cut your eyebrows and your hair off.
So that happened after the sexual assault. Now, were you assaulted more than once that night?
No, that was the only time, because after he made me shave my eyebrows or whatever, he said I was disgusting.
Velazan was found.
There's some weird spots in her story, but the last part of that seemed pretty credible. Wasn't embellished.
Of all 7 counts against him, including first-degree criminal sexual conduct, kidnapping, burglary, assault, and domestic abuse. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison and remains incarcerated in Stillwater, with an anticipated release in October 2036. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes...
Let's just look at that last part real quick. Alright, so criminal sexual conduct, first degree. armed with dangerous weapon. Sorry, I'm moving some stuff around. Kidnapping, confinement without consent, burglary in the first degree. Second degree, domestic assault with a weapon. Domestic assault including strangulation. Violation of protection order times 2. I think every count is a felony if I'm not mistaken. Felony, yep. Every single one's a felony. 20 years, good for you, dude. You deserve it. No plea deal. I wonder if this one went to court. You know, she mentioned it was attempted murder. It could have been. I imagine that would have been a difficult charge to try or to get through the court system. So they went all the way down to assault, domestic violence assault, etc. But this guy's got a little man's complex. He deserves to go away. I don't think he's gonna learn anything. Do you? I don't have anybody in my chat. I was gonna put in a cooldown video. Let me see what else I have. I don't have anything that intense. Those two were just, those were rough. Oh my god. I do have funny stuff though. Okay, I don't mean to tease you guys, but I'm gonna play the very, very beginning of one. And then, based on how long it is, I'm going to decide whether or not I want to play it. It's way past my bedtime. Not that one.
On December 1st, 20...
So you've been like...
On March 11th, 2025, Officer...
that's 30 freaking minutes. Okay, I'm not going to play that one. You know what? I can summarize this one real quick. I'll play it tomorrow, but I'll give away the stuff right now. Okay. These two brats are getting trespassed from a hotel. This one on the right looks like she has wings on her eyelids. Brat number 1 gets arrested. Brat number 2 says, I don't want my friend to go to jail. I want to go with her. And I think this lady's actually albino. This one. Look at these fake eyelashes. Like, what are you doing? Oh, she's got a wig too. Oh my god, these freaking eyelashes are freaking me out. So I was trying to figure out what she looks like. And let me this is what I came up with. Hang on. I thought I was more prepared than this. Okay, let me put this picture real quick. Open picture. Okay. Wait, where's me? All right, tell me what you think. Sorta. I was like, she reminds me of somebody. I couldn't figure out who she reminds me of, but kinda, sorta. Do you see it? There's probably a better example out there. Oh, I'm an asshole. I'll stick this at the end of my stream tomorrow, so I didn't give away the whole thing, but yeah, I gave away most of it. Man, this light is just in my face. Bam. Jester, if you watched the rest of the video, thanks for stopping by. Anybody else who jumped in or watches this later, thanks for coming to grammar school. I really appreciate the support. Sometimes my eyes look really light in this kind of light. What color are they today? My eyes change color. They're normally like a gray, but sometimes they're like a bright green or a bright blue. Sorry. I'm gonna go back to some standard, regular, freaking body camera stuff tomorrow, and unless I catch something fun in court. August has got a ton of sovereign citizens. Let me see who's posting stuff tonight. It looks like the body cam channels are actively posting tonight, so there will be plenty of content for everybody, for every channel you watch. And then I'll probably watch Artie and Big N to see what they're playing, so I don't play the same stuff. But I can tell you that if I find more of the emotional, intense stuff, they probably won't play it. I just don't think they will. Oh my god, I accidentally clicked on delete laws. Oh, and if you subscribe to delete laws, don't. Doesn't help anybody. But I do, so I can see what he's doing. Oh man. Somehow I subscribed to this guy, A Sanitation Service. Why? This guy's he's a trash truck driver. Why am I subscribed to this guy? How many? He's got 118,000 subscribers? Damn. If I recorded my day-to-day job, it would not be entertaining. Okay, I have no idea how I landed on A Sanitation Service. Let's see, I got a channel about a guy that teaches people to do backflips. You guys are basically just, if you're watching this far in the video, I'm just clicking around to see what I want to post next, without you being able to see it. Extremely toxic teen couple loses control, beats each other, attacks cops, ends horribly. Well, actually, that one might be good. Russian woman from hell tries bribing cops, destroys police station. Think cops are mafia. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of like that one. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, if you're still watching this, my son is in the running for Toddler of the Year. His name is Maverick. It's a Hasbro thing. The winner is basically, it's kind of a life-changing prize. I mean, I had a rough year last year, real rough. And my dude is an awesome little dude. And so if you would like to support him and therefore myself, and my wife, and my daughter, and my French bulldog, and my English bulldog, please go into the link that's in the description. You can vote once per day for free. If you want to, you could contribute more. I don't expect anybody to. I don't want anybody to. But I'm extremely grateful if you do. Also, if you feel like you would like to help the channel, initial proceeds will probably go to me improving the channel. Probably not 100% of it, but I would say at least 80%. And I'll put my PayPal link in the description as well if you would like to support my wife's channel. And she's been on a couple episodes. She hasn't done her content on my channel, but she sells jewelry. It's pretty fucking, there's the word. It's pretty freaking sweet. Discounted jewelry. That's awesome. It's very popular. She's just crushing it. Links to all of her channels, plural, are in the description as well. And I think I got everything. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Grammar School for Dummies at gmail.com. If you would like to submit content for me to play on my channel, I'd be happy to look at it. Again, the only thing I really try to avoid is kids and dogs. You know, obviously I've had kids on my channel and I've had dogs on my channel, but tragedy. I avoid dogs and kids tragedy.